So now that we're here in the Dorvan base camp for the first time, let's go look around for a little bit. So we're going to talk to Doolin here. And he's basically just talking about an expedition team, not really sure what's going on with that. So we're here to acquire rare items. And he gave us a suspicious scrap. So we have a suspicious scrap, and we can use this as a fossil excavator. We'll do that later. So we can do commissions here. Yes, we are in fact flaming fish. And we are going to head into the glaciate tunnels. So the campfire that we just walked by will apparently warm us up. So that's good to know. There's the fossil excavator and Dr. Stone. So basically just telling us that when we find a suspicious scrap, we can use the fossil excavator to get unique fossils, which we can turn into pets. So let's grab our chisel here, and that's what we'll use to do the fossil excavator. And we'll discover fossils as we go. So now that we've kind of talked to everyone at the base camp here, let's go explore a little bit into the tunnels. So there's obviously gemstones throughout here. And we're also getting colder while we're in here. So we gotta be careful with that cold. It's kind of like the heat meter, but obviously it goes into the negatives since it's cool temperatures instead of the heat. So we need to mine glaciate, which requires a breaking power of 9. So we need to get a better drill for that. So that'll be something we work towards. But we can at least mine gemstones here. Guess that's amber still. Probably amethyst here. Let's see if we can find ourselves this onyx and citrine that we need for our quest. Great, the server's rebooting. But we're just gonna test this out here. No. So we need a breaking power of 9 to be able to mine pretty much anything that we need in here. So we are going to work towards getting that. So we'll go look in the forge. And we need to get a titanium drill DRX555 or the topaz drill. So the topaz drill, we need 8 magma cores and a flawless topaz with some gemstone mixtures. And if we go back to the forge and look at the titanium drill, we need quite a bit of refined titanium, mithril plates, plasma, so we really can't do that right now. So our best bet is going to be doing a little bit of fishing to get our fishing level up and be able to get these magma cores. So that's probably what we'll work towards doing next. So ignorance aside, where I forget about the reforged stone that actually increases your breaking power by 1, we decided to go fishing to try and level up our fishing level to 20 so that we could fish up the lava sea creatures that drop the magma cores. We just leveled up our lily pad collection to level 6 and unlocked ourselves some whale bait recipe. So if we ever wanted to, we could get the whale bait now, which would increase our fishing speed and increase our chance to catch rare sea creatures. So that'd be a nice bonus, but it's fairly expensive, so we're not going to use that for now. And we just got Bestiary Milestone 8 for dumpster divers. And there's water hydro number 1. Unfortunately, we didn't get any drops from our first one though. We also got trash gobbler bestiary 9 and catfish bestiary 6. And we got snapping turtle bestiary 4. We've also gotten ourselves enough rusty coins that we can upgrade our armor. So let's grab out our rusty coins from our sack real fast. There we go. And now at Junker Joel, let's just upgrade our full set. And now we have the full backwater gear set. So after doing a bit of fishing, I actually realized that there's a more efficient way we can be able to break the materials that are in the glaciate tunnels, and probably better for us right now too. So there is this reforged stone called the pocket iceberg, and it increases the breaking power by 1 for whatever tool you have, and what it does is it increases your mining fortune by 25 when you have the same breaking power as the block you're breaking. So we'll get an extra 25 mining fortune since our drill will be upgraded to breaking power 9 and will be mining resources that have a breaking power requirement of 9. So this will be a good reforged stone for us to get, and it is also very cheap. The only thing is it'll take us a couple hours. So let's just go get our 5 glaciate jewels and then start forging this thing. And there's a glaciate jewel. We just need 3 more since we started with 1 already. And we actually just got our first Jerry since Jerry's mayor. We got another glaciate jewel. So just 2 more left. And we just got our 4th glaciate jewel, so we just need to get this one last one. And we just spawned in a rare Jerry. So we unlocked the blue Jerry bestiary family and get a blue Jerry box from that. So we're just gonna keep collecting up these Jerry boxes as Jerry is mayor. And we just got our 5th glaciate jewel that we needed. So we're gonna head over to the forge, and in the reforged stone section we can make ourselves the pocket iceberg, and it'll take 6 hours. So we'll wait on that to be ready to get back to exploring the glaciate tunnels. So another thing is with the anniversary for Skyblock is we should be able to come into the hub here, and there should be someone for us to speak to. Here is Simon. So Simon is the owner of Hypixel, obviously, and he'll give us our anniversary gift. So we get a balloon hat. It's the special accessory, and ours is green. So we should be able to put this on, and then we have a little balloon above us with 6 on it that follows us, which is kind of a cool little feature. So let's see if we can throw this in our accessory bag, and we get some extra magic find from that, so that's pretty nice. Also during the accessory we get extra skill XP, so 20% extra skill XP and a bit of extra magic find, so hopefully we can take advantage of that to level up faster. And while we're waiting for our reforged stone, we can go to our island and do the enchantment table, and then we can go fish for a little bit again. So let's get that taken care of real fast. And now we can do our super pairs. So we need the 200 levels. And here we go. Let's see if we can get something good. So we get a power up for our next click. 45,000 enchanting experience. Usually I don't get very lucky when doing these. Oh, we got another power up. Only 26k from that pair. Ender Slayer 6 is kind of neat if we could get that. Now we're starting to get stuff, but that's the end of the line. So we were able to get a pretty good amount of XP from this one. 700k, so we'll do the other ones real fast. So now let's do our next super pairs. Not really finding much early on. We got a Titanic out of that. It's another epic guardian pet. We already have pretty good amount of guardian pets, so don't really want to keep finding those. And that's it. Okay, so we got a decent amount less XP than the previous time, but we did recoup our Titanic experience bottles. We also leveled up to enchanting level 42, so that's pretty nice. We're making our way through enchanting fairly quickly, so hopefully we can continue that progress. Let's do our last one. And there we go, our final experiment. And we got another level in enchanting, another Skyblock level, and we got all our Titanics back as well. So that's pretty nice. Made a decent amount of progress there. Now we can go back to doing maybe a little bit more fishing before we can go into the glaciate tunnels again. And while we were fishing here, we just got ourselves Banshee Milestone 7. So that's pretty nice. And we're also only about 36k or 38k away from getting our next fishing level to fishing level 20. And then we can start fishing for the lava sea creatures in the Crystal Hollows. And we also just got Guardian Bestiary level 5. So that's pretty nice. We also just unlocked our Purple Jerry Bestiary, so that's pretty cool. And we're getting closer and closer to leveling up our fishing level. So as you can see, the bonus fishing festival is active right now, so we're going to participate in that and see if we can fish up our first sharks of the profile. No sharks yet, but we did just get ourselves Sea Garden Bestiary 7. So we just caught our first shark. Let's kill it here. And there we go. We unlocked our first shark bestiary. And let's go look in our sack. I guess we didn't get a tooth, but we did get 4 shark fins. So that is nice, because we can use our shark fins to craft a couple different things. And one of them is the shark bait, which increases the chance by 20% to catch a shark. So we're going to see if we can do that real quick to try and catch more sharks. And throughout the rest of the fishing festival, we got ourselves quite a few more bestiary milestones. And we just finished leveling up our fishing level to level 20. And we unlocked the Lava Blaze. which is what we need if we want to upgrade our gemstone drill to the next tier, as it drops the magma cores. We also unlocked the alligator and the sea emperor. We also just caught ourselves our first tiger shark. So let's kill this guy and see if he drops a tooth. So there's our bestiary for the tiger shark unlocked. And we did get a tooth. So that's pretty lucky there. Overall, we got ourselves 3 blue shark teeth, 2 nurse shark teeth, and 1 tiger shark tooth. So we've been fishing for a while. As you can see, the fishing festival ended, and we got some good loot through our time fishing. So we got a Magnet 6 book and a Lure 6 book, so we'll throw that in here to go with our collection of fishing items. And we also got the shark teeth that you saw earlier. But now that we're fishing 20, we have no real need to fish currently because we don't need to get the drill upgrade yet. And we are actually going to go now to the forge and collect our pocket iceberg. And there we go. So we now have our pocket iceberg. Let's go take this to the hub and head over to the blacksmith. So in the reforge anvil here, it will take us 60,000 coins to apply. So let's just grab a couple more coins. And now we can apply our pocket iceberg. And we now have a breaking power of 9 on our gemstone drill. Just like that. So now we can go into the glaciate tunnels and actually start mining. And that's going to wrap up this episode of the Hypixel Skyblock Ironman series. We made a lot of progress through fishing and prepared ourselves well for starting mining in the glaciate tunnels.